Not a problem in the slightest. I didn't want to talk.
Find Phoenicus in the villa at the center of town. All the city's business is conducted there.
Then that's my next stop.
Have you thought about what you'll say to her?
I have questions about my past. My mother has answers she kept from me that I need.
About your family?
There are secrets. Someone important told me she would be able to help me understand.
You should be cautious.
What do you mean?
Think about your questions carefully. What we know about our past can shape our future. We'll reach Naxos soon.
We've had quite the adventure.
Not
Yes,
really, but you
although
know.
I don't think it's over yet.
Where will you go?
I have some business to attend to before moving on, and I have friends in the city I need to see.
I doubt there's a speck of land in the Aegean where you don't know someone.
You might be right. It comes with a profession, I suppose. And who knows, maybe I'll see you again.
It doesn't seem that big of an island. Anything's possible.
I'd like to know if all the trouble to find Phoenicus was worth it.
I'd like to know too.
More oars! Let's move it!
Are you sure we should sail this way, Commander? I wish I had your confidence.
Wait, is that a dock? I'm guessing that's a dock around there. It looks like a dock.
We should be careful here. Your heartbeat is as loud as the sea itself.
We're approaching Naxos.
Are you excited?
Nervous. What will I say to her?
Alexios, you've traveled half the Greek world to find her. You don't have to say anything. Just being there will be enough.
Vineyards of Dionysus. Apparently. Go on then, let's see if we can find our mother. That's what we're here for, right? Although there is a viewpoint nearby, but I should probably grab first. Just in case all hell breaks loose or something. Let's take a wide berth to this viewpoint, so we don't activate a cutscene or something ridiculous. Ugh. Okay. Are we ever going to reach this viewpoint? There we go. It's on the temple itself.
This temple is for the god of wine, Dionysos. Bet Marcos would like it here.
As if there's a god of wine. Right, now let's actually see if she's here. I have a feeling she won't be. But I don't know. The story's been very strange so far. Is this a restricted area? No? Okay. Just guards on the door for no reason.
Don't be intimidated. Stock the barracks and double the patrols. If Paros is sending them, I want to know the moment they make landfall.
Yes, Archon.
But Archon, please, the
Xerxes,
merchants have...
I understand your concerns. But protecting the town and the quarries is what's most important. You may all go.
It's weird that you get the old spear in cutscenes. This is a broken one.
The meeting is over. Alexios. How? When I closed my eyes, I could still see you falling. I thought I had lost you.
Kassandra is still alive.
I have her, don't they? I rebuilt my life from ashes. Do you understand? Now you tell me you're alive. You're both alive. It's really you. It's not some trick of the gods.
I found you.
Your sister. We have to get her back.
She's too far gone.
I gave up on you both once. Never again.
What have you...
How did you...
I have a lot of questions.
I think we both do. But ask. I'll answer what I can.
I want to know about my real father.
How did you know?
I was told.
Nikolaos. You saw him.
In Megaris, yes.
Nikolaos was your father. He was the man who raised you. Until he took his Spartan duty too far.
He mentioned another. What can you tell me about him?
I always hoped you would never need to discover the truth. But there are things you need to know if we are to stop the cult.
What do you mean?
He sought me out before I knew your Nikolaos. I've not heard from him in a long time. What's wrong?
Soldiers from Paros just made landfall in the cove. A small force, maybe a dozen.
Malaka. Timo, gather the troops. Questions will have to wait, Lamb.
I want to help.
I assume you can use those weapons?
Better than when you last saw me.
Good. Come.
Who is attacking?
Paros, across the bay. It seems Silanos
Wait, where are
has
you
finally
going?
grown tired of sharing the marble trade.
Why now?
We've always had problems with Paros. I expected an attack, just not so soon.
I guess the time for talking is over.
Allies often forget their allegiances when opportunity beckons.
Okay. So, strange that she is alive. I really hope she doesn't die in this memory now. Because that would be very fucking typical. And then we're never going to find out any answers to any questions.
Why are you working with Sparta, given all that's happened?
Paros made an alliance with the Athenians, so they left me little choice.
You needed support.
A rivalry with Paros is one thing, but they turned it into a war. Their partnership with Athens was too much to weather for Naxos alone.
Easy.
I mean, I did spam the frickin' assassinate button, but you know. I'm guessing she just doesn't take damage or something. This camera angle is dreadful. Just die. Okay, see you in a bit. Welcome back. Okay. That was a lot easier than I thought it'd be. Don't we free that guy? Anything else here? Nothing important.
There's always been a rivalry between the islands. After all, Naxos used to control Paros and Andros. They're envious of our craftsmen, too.
And now?
They think they deserve expansion. Their oligarch demands their wings spread wide. But we'll clip their wings before that happens.
They don't know who they're up against.
You remind me of Nikolaos. You fight just like him. Ruthless and cunning. He would be proud.
The real world taught me better. When someone wants your head, you have to learn to save your neck.
I know exactly what you mean.
What happened to you in Argolis after that night?
I found your sister and rushed to a young doctor's apprentice, Hippocrates. I thought I'd lost you. I wasn't ready to lose you both.
I spoke with him recently. That night still haunts him.
I was heartbroken when the healers in Asclepios told me Kassandra was dead. The two of you were my whole world.
But she did live. They lied to you.
They must have realized she was special and handed her over to the cult.
She is beyond saving.
She's been brainwashed. She believes she's doing what's right.
Some have successfully abandoned the cult. We could bring her back.
We owe it to her to try. I don't understand why the cult targeted our family.
There are many reasons, Lam.
What did we ever do to them?
We have
Now
to
that
put
we're
a
united,
Leonidas.
it's more a question of what we could do to them.
They fear us.
Your ancestors have been a thorn in their side for generations. They've decided we need to be eliminated to ensure their plans come to fruition.
The cult will pay for all they've done to our family and the Greek world.
You are mighty, Lam, but you cannot defeat that beast with sword and spear alone.
I'll use any weapon I can to make them suffer as we have. I know you left Sparta, but how did you end up on this island?
I couldn't stand by Nikolaos after what he did. I had to get out of Sparta.
So why here?
I saw an opportunity to help people, to grow something. I was elected to rule and protect this island from those who would ruin what we've built.
You've done some incredible things. Naxos is lucky to have you as its leader.
It's not been without its difficulties, but I'm proud of what we've achieved.
It's a pity there aren't more leaders like you. Let's continue this discussion somewhere the smell of death doesn't linger.
Ride with me.
I mean, not the one I was going to jump on, but sure. I thought you'd jump on the one closest to you.
The island is beautiful.
It is. Sparta has nothing on Naxian beaches.
Sparta. All I remember is the bottom of Mount Taygetos.
When I brought you to the Pythia as a baby, she never said we would live a nightmare. She said you had such promise.
The Pythia can't predict everything. Your general acted quickly, ringing the alarm.
Timo knows Paris is a threat. They make their business clear.
They can't be more clear than sending soldiers. There's no treaty?
Maybe there was, but it's long over. Now there's no mistaking them for anything but the enemy.
An enemy I could help you defeat.
We'll discuss that later. But I think you're right.
Okay. I don't like how there's bounty hunters on this island as well. Seems like nowhere's safe. Where are we going?
Paros must be stopped.
Right, okay. But you stopped moving. There we go. Yeah, I guess we're going this way. Looks like you're building some sort of temple. Yeah, you're too slow.
The temple's coming along, Evandros.
It will stay in ruins if we don't secure more donations. Soldiers can't get all the funds.
They
Oh, I
can
have
if
money.
we don't want the temple destroyed by our enemy. But I'll see what I can do.
I have
It's
money.
a good deed restarting construction. Ligdamis was a great man who deserves reverence.
His battles against corruption and oligarchy are lessons we all should remember. I do intend to finish the temple.
Thank you, Phoenix.
The last island we went
It's a
to was
strange
like,
day
I
it
need all
has
your money.
been.
But a good one.
I've certainly had worse.
Me too.
You have grown into a remarkable man, but I see the burden you carry on your shoulders.
Finding you has lessened it, I think.
I'm glad, but I have wondered why the gods chose to reunite us now.
So we can destroy the cult once and for all.
If only it were that simple. You are mighty, but we cannot stop them alone.
They are the source of all our pain, and they will cause more to many others unless we act.
I put that life behind me the moment I left Sparta. I have Naxos to worry about now.
Let me help you here. We can safeguard Naxos, and then hunt down the cult together.
Mirini, the symposium is about to start.
By the gods. I'm sorry, my sweet. I forgot. Prepare the horses. I'll be out shortly.
The symposium?
I need to show the people their leader is strong and in control. Sometimes the face we show to the world needs to be one of strength, despite the chaos we harbor beneath. I will help you stop the cult. But before I can leave Naxos, I have to ensure it will survive without me.
What do you need?
Paros has to be dealt with. We need to weaken their position. Once they're vulnerable, they will make a reckless decision and we will strike.
What did you have in mind?
We must force the Paros fleet to engage us and destroy it. But my admiral, Aeneas, is missing. His ship was sailing for Paros to engage in peace talks, and he never returned.
Don't worry. I'll find him.
If you need me, I'll be at the symposium. Although, try to look less intimidating should you choose to pay me a visit.
Okay. Getting loads of challenges completed now. No engravings. Level 25s. Good stuff. Yeah, we should probably actually mess with some abilities, shouldn't we? Okay, so that seems pretty good. Seems like we need this first though to get it. I do want this. We need to change our wheel up, I think. So that can be our thingy one. So that over there. All attacks inflict 35% more damage. Increase your armor. It's probably pretty good. What have we got on this side? That's from movement. What's the thing you want to do? There's 100% of assassin damage. Oh. Increase hunter damage by 30% and headshot damage by 20%. I want to consume. That's pretty good. Bum. Let's make that stronger. Make that stronger. Upgrade that as well. 2Y on that. We'll have a little. We'll have a stealth one on that side, shall we? That makes sense to me. Quest spare level 5. Control melee weapons and standard arrows inflict fire damage for 20 seconds as opposed to 15. That's not much better. Let's get a better heal. I know we've used all 4, but really points. Okay, that's fine. Multiple quests accepted, apparently. I'm gonna see what this one is.
Blood or change. Phineas must choose.
This artist's work is everywhere. Their dislike is as clear as water.
Answer with a weapon. Then there will be no backtalk.
You have to think before you act. This is politics. However tempting it is to act on instinct.
This rebel obviously wants attention. Someone should give it to them.
I had a similar thought. And I think that someone could be you.
Tell me where they are, and I'll put an end to this.
See the pigment of the paint. It's a rare color, and I only know one artist who chooses to use it. Last I heard, he lives in a cave at the Rutsuna waterfall.
I'll stop them.
We cannot answer their threats with violence of our own. That will add more fuel to the fire.
If that's what you want.
It is what she wants. Phineas wants to fight for the people, not against them. Just stop them making any more art.
If you consider this art.
Chop off his arms. Okay.
This came from whatever wrote this message. I'll take it to the art merchant.
Okay. What else is around here? It's apparently an investigation area. With nothing else to investigate. Someone must have saw something. Seen something. Look for groups of people observing the graffiti. Ah, more people.
This color looks strange. I should ask the art merchant where the artist could have got it.
Ah, that's awesome.
There's some hair stuck in the paint. Maybe from the brush the artist used. I better ask Agilos. I have some things to ask you.
Go on. It's the slow season.
I found these rock fragments near the graffiti. Do you recognize them?
That, my friend, is emery. Used for various artistic endeavors. Won't give the pottery as good of a shine in that state, though.
Emery? The rock? Huh. Is it found on Naxos?
It's mined from the Rotsuna waterfall.
Okay.
Thank you. Eroso.
Maybe you'll buy something next time.
Well, if you were actually selling to me, maybe I would. Okay, just head to a waterfall now, and then we should be good. Wherever this waterfall is. Okay, where's the waterfall? I'm guessing that's the cave.
There's that artist. Found you.
Apparently there's an elf and animal in it, which is gonna be fun. Quite dark now. Pop a torch for the stream. Ah, poop. Okay, well. Don't mind me, Mr. Bear. Game might walked up for a second there. Okay, that was easy enough. Is that the artist? Legend Warrior gauntlets. I must have missed something. He doesn't seem to be in that room. Unless there's a way into another room. And the camera angle's dreadful, so it's quite difficult to see. Okay, so he's definitely in here somewhere. But there's literally no one in here. Oh. Oh. Secrets. Not that's loot. It's very dark in here.
There you are. I've been looking for you.
Who's I?
Finica sent me to find and stop the artist. You?
You're here to kill me.
That's up to you.
Please, Mystios. Finicas is a great leader. Tell her I said that. And just a hand, not a mind.
Tell me why you did it.
I was commissioned. A contract from soldiers. They have power. You try to find people like that.
I would. I'm not spineless.
Misthios, I'm a poor artist. The Archon promised Rachmi I've never dreamed of.
And look where it got you.
I'll stop now, I promise. Not another word.
If you don't, you'll make an easy kill.
No more graffiti, I promise. Here, my contract. See for yourself.
We're finished here.
You won't hear from me again.
Okay, good stuff there. Nice and easy questline. That's what we like. Alright, let's head back into town.